Hello and welcome everybody. Something a little different here today. You may notice the camera looks different, a bunch of things look different. I wanted to test something. And that test is HDR. HDR. Now I'm hoping everything will come in good. If we swap our camera here, both the camera's now in HDR. I'm a little washed out. That's I have settings to adjust. But the game should be in HDR as well. So for anyone interested, this is the brightness I'm rocking for the stream currently. If we need to adjust it, we will. But this is a little test. I'm also starting a series here on the YouTube channel called PumpKing Live, which is similar to when we are live on Twitch. The biggest difference, however, being that we will... I'm sorry. It's on YouTube. So rather than targeting one single game, PumpKing Live is just me playing, you know, nothing too crazy. Now, I think I actually need to put this up to 1000 brightness. That doesn't look good on my monitor. I'm doing white point 1000. I'm going to put it right about there. 623. So black point's all the way down, white point's as close to 1000 as I can get it because you can't be precise. And brightness is around 623. But let's quickly check. If we pull over, as an example, we'll go to my YouTube channel here. If we come to the live stream, I'm going to mute it as fast as I can. There, boom, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but we have 4K HDR. Beautiful, beautiful. That's super exciting. I assume that means everything worked so far. But we're just going to play some Diablo IV. I'll need to fix the audio as soon as we're in game. It breaks every time I go live, unfortunately. But I wanted to show this off because, guys, what I actually do is when I'm not live streaming Minecraft, I'm playing games in HDR. And on Twitch, when I go to stream Diablo or other games, we actually turn down I turn off HDR to play. So we're trying something different here. I do want to try and fix my camera being so washed out, but I think we'll save that for the next test, because we have other HDR games to try out. But boy, is it bright here in Giacol. Why don't we go somewhere not so bright? But hello and welcome to anybody who is tuning into this. I am a YouTube live streamer. Mainly I do Minecraft right now, but I'm trying to expand my horizons. And if anyone tunes in with an HDR monitor later, or if anyone tunes in right now, if you hear me, I'd love to hear how it looks, and that way I can know if there's anything I need to change. But it should be 4K 60 HDR, whole shebang. As good as it gets. This is how I prefer playing games, because I'm telling you, once you've gamed in HDR on a game that like fully supports high dynamic range, you never want to go back. It's really nice. It's really nice. I do apologize for the camera and my appearance. I didn't really take the time to properly prepare myself. So my hair is a bit of a mess, but I think we'll be fine. I think I might have to turn down the brightness a little bit. This monitor is only HDR 400. It's not HDR 1000. My TV's HDR 1000. So I might have to turn it down a tiny bit, or at least the brightness. So we'll change the settings a little bit, and then if anybody comes in, comments on how it looks, we will change the brightness there as well. And other settings. We need one more heart. There we go. But I think we'll just play some games. Like I was saying, I'm a streamer, so I don't mind if we jump around doing PumpKing Live, the new playlist. Not just normal Minecraft. I do expect to have less viewers than usual, and I'm really hoping I don't lose... I know I'm going to, so I hope I don't lose too many subscribers as I transition to not just Minecraft. That will still be the central focus of the channel. I would say maybe 80 to 90% Minecraft. But I play so many other games, and I really enjoy being live, but I don't want to make another YouTube channel. I'm not a fan of that. So we're gonna experiment with this. Hopefully people are okay with it being in its own playlist of PumpKing Live. But let's keep putting some points here. This is a Chillmancer. It's garbage. It's the only time you could ever really rock Bloodless Scream, and I'm experimenting with trying to make this as good as I can. You'd think we'd focus on sever damage, but instead I'm focusing on desecration through Blood Wave, leaving desecrated ground. And then I'm putting damage over time and damage on my stuff so that... Because right now in this season, damage over time double dips % damage, which is kind of funny. And so that's what we're trying to do. The gloves are garbage, but I'm just wearing them because they're triple affix. Haven't gotten any good sever gloves or anything like that. And then something you'll notice about the build is we have stacked, absolutely stacked, crowd control duration bonus. Crowd control duration. And the point of that is to do a lot of stagger to bosses. With our, since we chill like crazy. That's the idea. And to add to that crowd control bonus, I'm actually wearing another thing almost no one uses, which is a Godslayer crown that is greater affixed crowd control duration. So that's really neat. We also crit on it. And all of the, as we go down, you'll see the tempers are crowd control duration. I do need to focus on not dying here for just a second. But the tempers are crowd control duration and crippling darkness. Crippling darkness. Minus the gloves. We got to fix the gloves. Necklace tempers, we went shadow damage over time, and I was trying to roll other things, and I had to go to max life. I could not get, for the life of me, crowd control duration or crippling darkness. And then we've got resource cost reduction, desecrated ground, desecrated ground, resource cost reduction, and we're wearing Greaves of the Empty Tomb, which also leave desecrated ground when we cast Sever. And the whole build focuses on the garbage unique Bloodless Scream, which gives intellect, darkness damage, damage to chilled, and cold resistance. But the main point is our darkness skills will chill enemies all the way up to 100%, and you deal bonus damage to frozen. And then on top of that, there is a lucky hit chance. Your darkness skills have 100% chance to give you 17 additional essence against frozen targets. Now, a little misconception, that lucky hit chance doesn't mean it'll happen 100% of the time. That's actually a misconception. It means that 100% of the time that you trigger a lucky hit, it will happen. And your skills themselves have a lucky hit chance. So our Sever only has a 23% lucky hit chance. So that means 23% of the time, or whenever we trigger a lucky hit, we'll get essence if they are frozen. Right, I think it was frozen, it's not chilled. Yeah, it has to be frozen. So that's, it's not every cast, it's occasional. Occasional. That was rude. I was trying to back. Yeah, we're calling this PumpKing Live. I'm not gonna put any music to this right now. Or you know what? Should we just throw up some of our DMCA free music? Let's do it. And if you're wondering why you can see my desktop, is funny enough, if I do the game capture, I have to choose 2100 PQ color for HDR, and I want to do 2100 HLG is what I'm trying to do. Display capture captures that, but game capture doesn't, so that's why I have to do display capture, for anyone wondering. Let's go through our inventory here. We got a max life, pretty much all garbage. I'm mostly salvaging right now. We're trying to build up our veiled crystals again to do some more enhancing. Grinding the Hell Tide because I need one more resplendent spark to craft an uber unique. And in terms of our level, why don't we grab the level of Iron Wolf's encampment, turn in the World Tree Whispers, and then head back to Blood Maiden, I think is what we're gonna do. I am gonna do a quick test, make sure my chat's working in OBS. T-set, there you go. Yeah, it's working. Cool. All right, let's see. So we're on the last two for the Resplendent Spark, which is nice. Gonna quickly grab a bunch of these. What do we get? Deathless, Black River, no GAs, so they are all going to be scrapped. And we'll keep going here.
That looks warm. I can fix it.
Yeah, my idea with PumpKing Live is to have it roll. So all our live streams on YouTube for Minecraft, we roll through them. We stream as if we're recording a YouTube episode. And by that I mean we like have specific goals in mind. We go boom, 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 get these done, end the stream.
It is done.
The idea behind PumpKing Live is to just be live, similar to Twitch. Since I'm one of the few and far between YouTube live streamers. And my hope is that doing that methodology, we can do longer streams. Longer streams, and I think that'll be good. I think people will like that. Especially if I do PumpKing live with Minecraft, people will really like it. For sure, but if anyone tunes in and has a HDR monitor, let me know how it looks. Let me know how the stream looks, because this is going to take some dialing in, for sure. Dialing in of settings, because if anyone else plays HDR, they know it's a little finicky in terms of, it all depends on your black point, your white point, your peak nits, your everything. And right now I have the stream set to a peak nit brightness of 1000. Even though my monitor can't display it, that's what I'm running at, if that makes sense. But the reason we went so high stagger is that the only way for a boss to count as frozen is when they are staggered. And that is when our Bloodless Scream 120% bonus is what I have. I don't have a 150. That is when that bonus takes effect, is when the boss is staggered. But I'm gonna open chest here. We'll run to the ritual whenever people are doing it. Maybe we'll do some nightmares. Might play on some other characters here, and then we'll probably switch to Destiny 2 later. Possibly. Test HDR there. We could even test HDR, and I think Baldur's Gate 3 has an HDR mode. Because Windows Auto HDR can be used, but it's not the best. It's not the greatest, but we need to disrupt rituals. But for my YouTube viewers who don't really tune into Twitch, I really do play quite a lot of other games than Minecraft, and the one that's been my fancy the past month and a half, I'd say, has been Diablo IV. I've gone really hard this season, for sure. But we need to run nightmares, get the glyphs up, but I'm trying to improve the survivability of our character before then. And for that, I need to level up high enough to grab these max life nodes. Then we'll be good to go. We'll rock some nightmares. I've mixed in minion damage into the build in the Paragon tree, just in the sense of DR, damage, attack speed, and legendary node Cult Leader. Nothing else. We don't have any minion stuff on our gear. But that's because we're rocking Skeletal Reapers with cooldowns to let us do Blood Wave more often. Cold Mages giving us essence so we can spam Sever, and more importantly, they chill. They chill enemies. I do have a Ring of Starless Skies, the uber unique, that could take care of our mana problems, but I have to run Cold Mages anyway. Have to run them anyway, so I might as well just do the essence, get the temper slot of a second ring. And we do that, and then the golem is bone with whenever the golem takes damage, he does spikes that make enemies vulnerable, and that is where our vuln comes from if we don't have grasping veins making enemies vuln. We use our golem. That allows us to really kind of put points in odd places. It's a little messy right now, and I was going to take the 1 point of Consumed Corpse to go 3 of 3 on Necrotic Carapace. Our next giving us extra Gloom, which makes us do an increased shadow damage from our Blood Wave. And the Crippling Darkness for a 12-second stun. Now, mobs themselves, like elites or just random mobs, can't actually be CC'd more than 6 seconds. They'll become unstoppable. But we take that duration bonus specifically for boss stagger. Because I mean it, we stagger. We're nowhere near like a certain rogue builds and stuff, but it's enough. It's enough of a stagger. It gets the job done. But I think I'm going to come this way. We could go Dex, Int, Dex. Or we could go Int, Will, Int. I might go Dex for a little bit more crit chance. We don't have crazy... We don't really have crit damage. But with how garbage this build is, we need to squeeze any damage out anywhere we can. And all that the willpower gives us is resource gen. That's all it gives us. And we don't have any problems with resource right now. So I'd prefer not to take the willpower. The only reason I'll take willpower is to meet requirements for nodes. Like if we come here, this would need 340 willpower, but we already have 350. 350 willpower. These ones with the dex, we're a little low on dex. But we can make it work. We can make it work. Let's see, that was a 150 cinder chest. Whoa, a little bit of lag. There we go. That was a little odd. Getting some encoding problems. It might be because I have the YouTube stream showing. Let me fix that. Okay, we should be good now.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, something's hitting our frames pretty hard. I don't know if it's the area we're in, if it's the encoding of HDR, but we were fine like 10 minutes ago. I don't know what's killing it at this specific area. Because it's definitely only when I can see. What be killing the frames? What be killing the frames? I'm gonna turn off that preview in OBS. No, yeah, it's definitely something in game. How can I fix this? Because if I'm not clicked in game, we're fine, but the second I click in game, it starts dying. How odd. How odd. But I'm going to grab these rings. And then we'll go see if they're killing the Blood Maiden quickly. Otherwise, we're just going to kill mobs. Oh, we're about to frenzy, actually. Let's fight this frenzy. Also kill these elites. Yeah, that fixed our frame rates. I closed the YouTube live control room since we've already confirmed we're in HDR. I'll just use OBS for my YouTube chat. And sure enough, closing the live control room has brought our frames back. Okay, here comes this. Yoink, yoink. Try not to get one shot. He's frozen, and then kill. Yeah, anytime we freeze an elite, it's over for them. So far, at least. Oh yeah, that kills it. You know what? I think I need to turn off frame gen. I think the frame gen is overloading my card. I think that's our problem. I've heard through the content creator grapevine to turn off frame gen if you're streaming. I just totally forgot. Totally forgot. Okay, we can get this chest. We might be able to get one more. Or we could get an armor chest. Why don't we head that way? Ooh, what unique. Oh wow, it's actually max Mendeln. Max lucky hit chance, high attack speed, high minion life, low thorns, but no one cares about the thorns. I might hold on to that. Ooh, and a nice essence per second helm. Now, talking back about the game. Oh, here's a ritual. I might eventually try a Menden build running off a crit strike chance. I don't know if the Mendeln explosion can crit. I've heard a lot of people don't use Mendeln because there's no good way to scale the damage. But I'm unfamiliar of if Mendeln can crit. Because if Mendeln can crit, that's a whole nother story. Like, I can think of using the rogue to temper crit damage, going for crit minions. That could be really good. But the reason, we're kind of near the end of the season. There's less than a month left. I already have all my OP builds, my Whirlwind Barb, all that stuff. So now I'm just messing around, you know? Now I'm just trying out stuff for fun. There's really no other rhyme or reason to it. Well, let's head out of the Helltide and maybe do a nightmare. A nightmare or something like that. I don't like how white my face looks. It's a little off. A little off, but whatever. Whatever.
I cannot
I'm just gonna vendor these. I think I have a better Mendelm. No, this one's better. I'm gonna salvage this one.
I can break that. Don't ruin all that work.
It's really cool. Oh my gosh, should we mix Mendel into this? No, we don't have crit damage. We don't have crit damage. And I'd rather keep my double tempers. Well, we can mess around making a Menden build another day. But why don't we hop in a nightmare? I kind of want in between all of these. Let's try the 70s. Well, we could possibly be going in over our head. But or we'll go 60s. 60s. Let's just give this a try. Let's see how the build's doing. Totally forgot to mention the second use of the Godslayer crown is when we CC an elite, it pulls in the nearby enemies and they take 51% multiplicative bonus damage. Only happens once every 12 seconds, but I've found it to be pretty decent. Let's test our desecration damage. Oh yeah, look at that. We're looking good. I think we can clear this just fine. Gosh, HDR looks so beautiful, guys. It's gorgeous. I love it. I kind of want to see how it looks on YouTube. If it looks similar, if it looks the same as what I'm seeing. So give me a second here. I'm gonna clear these mobs and then on my second monitor, I'm gonna pull up the stream. Now that we know it was just YouTube control room, that was the problem. Let's give this a shot. Okay, so it's definitely brighter for you guys than it is for me. I don't know if I like that. Oh no, that's that. It was just that monitor. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think it looks crisp. I think we're good. I haven't calibrated my HDR side monitors, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's keep going here. I'm squishy as all heck. I'm over armor cap, unfortunately, but my reses are not maxed. Oh, I just wanted to see what my reses are, and it frickin'... I have to scroll 20 miles, it feels like, to even see what they are at. Jeez. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Just gotta play safe. I'm only 18,000 life is the biggest problem right now. Nope, yep, see that lightning wrecked me. Hey, it's Nads. What's up, man? What you up to? I'm just testing streaming HDR to YouTube. It's kind of a more of a beta feature. And so far, it's looking pretty good, but obviously you have to have an HDR monitor to even notice. Otherwise, I think YouTube automatically puts it to SDR. So like, even if you don't have an HDR monitor, you can watch. But I'm just gonna go with golems first. In most rooms, because I'm just, I am too squishy. We could rock a soothing spice, make this easier on us. But I think we're okay. It's looking good? Nice. Do you have an HDR monitor, Nads? I've been waiting for someone to pop in that has an HDR monitor. I wanted to know how the HDR looks. Nice, you got to actually perfect. So dude, so you can actually see the high dynamic range. When you're in YouTube, you know the quality gear icon, does it say HDR for you? Can't sleep, so I'm trying to finish my project. Oh, nice, dude. I looked at it in Discord. I don't have any advice to give as to what aesthetic direction to go, but it's looking good. You can see that? Perfect. The only downside's the delay. Oh my gosh, our minions are stuck. He's stuck. I can't kill this guy. There we go. But I was going to say the reason I don't mind being over armor cap on this character is because we're using the bone golem. They actually gain 70% of their total armor as thorns. So we get more thorns on the golem. Brian says, morning, hope you're doing good today. Thanks, Brian. Doing some HDR testing. Yeah, sure, Nads, but post them in the media channel if you can. Post them under media so we can have a thread to talk about your build. That'd be sick. But yeah, Brian, we're testing HDR streaming. That's why it's not Minecraft, is there's no Minecraft HDR. And we're testing out a new thing I'm calling PumpKing Live, which is going to be similar to when I stream on Twitch and I'm not making a YouTube episode. And the hope is that we can do longer streams where we're just hanging out, we're just chilling, you know? We're not trying to make an episode or something. It's like if I'm just grinding on one of the servers or I'm playing another game, we'll call it PumpKing Live. Oh, gosh. I really do get hit hard. I'm so used to... We were doing a funny tank necro build where I had almost 100k life on a necromancer. And I got so used to not taking damage that it's kind of jarring to be taking damage again.
I'm not ready.
I need to clear this tunnel. I need my mages attacking for mana too. Everything's going wrong. I guess maybe we do need to fit essence per second into the build. The only place I could do that is my chest, but I swear I already have... Oh no, I'm not wearing an essence per second. I'm wearing armor life per second? Why am I wearing that? Oh, because the essence per second bricked. That's why. It's been a minute since I've played on this guy. You'll see in the picture of the outside, I was thinking of doing the same thing on the end. Let's take a look. Do that while streaming. I'm gonna die in game, but that's fine. I like the log leaf glass look. That's actually really good. Yeah, it's already looking really good, Nads. I like it. I do. Yeah, so we'll like instantly stagger here and then wreck. Nice. And I want to level our desecration as much as I can. Apparently having the pictures up in Discord is hurting our frame rate. I'm going to put them down. But yeah, I like the build, Nads. I really do. It looks good. But I think we're going to head back to Helltide now. Or maybe to that Legion. I need bundled herbs. I need bundled herbs. Ah, the Whispers are 20 minutes, though. The Whispers are 20 minutes. Let's go to Helltide. We can do Legions any day. In the first server, I used a rainbow generator. A rainbow generator into power reactors. This playthrough, Nads, I'm using bigger reactors. Bigger reactors. Because the power they generate is just mind-boggling. Especially if you get a turbine and heat exchanger up and running. I don't need much power yet, though. We're not very far. But we've set it up so our scaling's there. We'll be able to generate all the power we need. But I'm going to use bigger reactors all the way to creative energy sources. For sure. Do need to pop a profane mind. Why don't we pop one of those? And I've got time on the pot. I'm doing the Whispers rather than the Blood Maiden because Whispers give gold. And I need gold. If you get like a greater chaos, it's over 5 million gold, so if anyone's wondering. Okay. Should be a ritual site here. Then we need to go do everything over here. So there's one at the Blood Maiden, one on that island. Will be good. And the Whisper for the zone is Blood Maiden and Fallen. So if there's people doing the Blood Maiden, we'll stop. Get the Whisper there. But what I really want is a better Bloodless Scream. So it's like, yeah, we have GA Darkness, but I want a GA with a GA that also has 150% damage to Frozen. Come on, mages. Start killing things. Okay, but we're about to get 10% max life, which is nice. Gotta work a little. See ya. All right, catch you later, Brian. I know this probably isn't up your alley. Hope you have a good day at work. I don't know if you'll hear that before you've already head out, but regardless. Did we just get double uniques? A Banished Lord and Pentient. Very nice. For anyone wondering, I was trying Pentient Greaves at the start, but we need the damage of Greaves of the Empty Tomb. And Greaves of the Empty Tomb have two really good features. Shadow Lucky Hit Chance. Or three, sorry. Shadow Lucky Hit Chance, Essence Cost Reduction, and Damage Reduction from Shadow Damage over time affected. All on the boots, and I had a really good GA pair, so we're not wearing Penitent, because the really only good thing from that is crowd control duration. That's the only reason I would wear Penitent Greaves. But I think I'm going to do this event on my way. Oh, hey, it's a Helltide Commander. It's a portal invasion. But if I really want to mix different pants in, but then we'll be wearing so many uniques. We'll have so little tempers. But what I want to do is get life on hit on my rings and temerity pants. For those who don't know, On a necromancer with minions, every minion attack triggers life on hit, and temerity turns that life on hit into a barrier, and it's actually like stupidly overpowered for defense. It's really good. It's really good. Dude, Nads, did you see my, if you go to my channel, Nads, to my posted videos, not my live streams, I started a hardcore character, and when I went to do my first nightmare dungeon, I said out loud on stream, man, could you imagine if I get a butcher in my first nightmare dungeon, and then we turn the corner? Fresh meat. It's really short. You should watch it. You should watch it. Or in fact, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. Or no, because I don't have audio capture set up. Never mind. I won't pull it up. But I got a butcher in my very first nightmare dungeon on my hardcore character.
Come back and see.
This guy can kill Butcher though, because I stagger. I'd stagger him. If I don't die, because he would probably one-shot me if I get hit, so it would all depend on me not getting hit. I did too, got a butcher my first time. Nice. Dude, Nads, if you play Diablo, even if you're not playing it right now, if you're gonna play the expansion or the next season or whatever, add me. You should add me on BattleNet, dude. I play a lot of Diablo. I admit. Dude, that's how I was, Nads. I was like, I can't. How did I get this on my first run? Blew my mind. Oh, hey, it's the Helltide Assassin. Let's see if we... I don't know how good our stagger is against him. He has quite the stagger bar. It's alright. We'll kill him before we stagger him, though. Oh no, and you were a season 2. Oh, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been a very rough experience. But gosh, it's so weird to be live and in 4K at the same time, because I've gotten so used to, if I'm playing, or not 4K, HDR. If I'm playing HDR, I'm not live. That's like what my brain is used to. So it's kind of jarring, honestly. Level cap's 100 in Diablo 4 every season. Oh, you were 70 and then you were rushing to get level cap. Okay. I think that's what you mean, right? My YouTube streams are always, oh yeah, HDR. We both mean HDR. Yeah. It's so, I don't know. I was just reading through the content creator help book thingy that YouTube has about live streaming and using like the AV1 codec like I'm using when I stream the other, like when I stream Minecraft, I'm using AV1. And I noticed they mentioned you could stream in HDR. And I was like, what? I'll try it out. I'll try it out. It was definitely a bit of setup. It was definitely a bit of setup to get it to work, but I'm glad it worked first try. I thought we were going to have more problems. I didn't even expect to be live this long. Honestly.
I need more time.
Oh, there's a bunch of elites right here, though. I really need to finish these whispers, but I stopped for elites. It just be how it be. I'm not going to do the Wayward Soul yet. I'm going to go... I need these ghosts. And then we need to turn in the essence. Over here.
I need more time.
But I've really enjoyed this season. I had okay fun season 1. I didn't really play season 2 or season 3, and then I've really played this season. This is the most I've played Diablo is this season.
I need more time.
I've put in a disgusting amount of hours. And I'm really, really excited for next season and for the expansion. I've already bought the expansion. Bought in part with WoW Gold, funny enough. I'm ready for it. Especially the next season, but that's not till August 8th, I think. I'm gonna do a lot of damage right here, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh. Till I die. The Blood Maiden's gonna wreck me. I should have done my Frenzy further out, then came to the Blood Maiden, but it is what it is. My full inventory, I basically am. I'm actually going to hold on to those +4 to Reap because I'm doing some Reap basic attack testing for... They're fixing the corpse bug in the update that comes out today. Where Reap duration to increase the damage reduction was also increasing the time in between when it would make a corpse, and that was a problem. But they're fixing that. Man, that sucks we died though. We lost all the cinders. All the cinders we could have spent. I lost like 250 of them.
I need time to do that.
Yeah, look at that. Already up to 23,000. And then when we're level 90, we'll upgrade our gems. We're going to have about 30,000 life, I think. And that's when we'll really do some high-level nightmares to level our glyphs. And once the glyphs are leveled, we'll try this guy in pits. See just how garbage he is. But I kind of want to play on my Shadow Necromancer. I'm debating when I'm going to do that. Because I also wanted to test Destiny 2, but I'm realizing I made the thumbnail with Diablo, so I should probably... Nah, maybe we can try Destiny. I don't know. And then I can just edit the thumbnail later. If I go in there, I'm dead. Right? Yeah. I've got to stick around the outside. But just as an example of how much Diablo IV I've been playing, this season alone, because of how I was farming sparks, this is actually my 18th character I'm bringing to level 100. That's how much I've played this season.
I need time to do that.
I ended up deleting most of the characters. They were all necromancers. Their entire point was just to get sparks. And I ended up deleting most of them. I'd get the spark and then I'd delete them. That's what I did the first few weeks of this season. So this is going to be a good life boost right here. Next level up. Come on, people. Pay one more heart. Just pay one heart. Fine. I wanna get this level up. Because it's an 8% max life boost here. If anyone's wondering the aspects I'm running, Apodic, Frenzied Dead, Occult Dominion, Blighted, Ultimate Shadow, and Tidal. You'll notice we're not rocking Hardened Bones. We're not rocking Hardened Bones, so we're missing 25% damage reduction. But I can't fit it in anywhere because I need the extra minions and I need the warriors to have their 20% chance to stun enemies and have them deal darkness damage. there is our level up. Let's see. We go from... Why did I go down to 20? I lost max life. I don't know, but 8%. Boom. Looking good. I'm gonna try to open chests here.
Time to do that.
They're fixing these chests. I'm only gonna get like one amulet. But the patch today is going to fix the jewelry chests that only give one ring or one amulet. Those get fixed today as well.
I need more time.
Let's do this event before I forget.
This day, grandfather was supposed to walk me home.
Why is it like doing the darkness event on top of the wandering soul? Right? Isn't that all these mobs the darkness spawn? Am I crazy?
I'm not ready.
Gosh, I love our burst damage though. That's like the one good thing about this build. When I cast Blood Wave, things die. As simple as that. I just want to loot. But there's poison everywhere. My inventory's full. Oh, he one-shot me. Oof. That's unfortunate. And my... Oh my gosh, that's why. I took my chest off, guys. When did I do that? I am so blind.
Got some good in it.
How did I not notice that? I should have figured that out when I asked where all my health went.
See some steel you need. I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
That's hilarious. I'm literally running around without a chest piece on. But I am thinking I might call the HDR test here in a minute. This isn't like I'm hoping the PumpKing Live will be longer streams. I really wanted to test HDR before I did like an official PumpKing Live. But we'll see. Maybe we'll just go for a while. Maybe we'll end it. I don't know. I was gonna watch a show tonight. Maybe we let's finish out this Helltide. Let's do that. Are you getting are you getting tired yet, Nads? If you're still here? You couldn't sleep, right? That's why you were playing on your Sky server? Alright, I'm heading to the Blood Maiden. We did really good this Helltide. I think we'll just finish it out at the Blood Maiden. Oh, wait, event. Give me my Angel's Breath. Okay. Easy kill. Yeah, you know what? I think I do want to turn my show on and eat some food. I think this was a very, very successful HDR test. And I look forward to doing some more HDR streams. I think it's going to be really fun. So